Hey, what it do, Set? You already know how we mobbing, man. You know it's big. Boss Man Gully, Juice Guy Gully, TV Gully, Set Guy Gully, Reaction Guy Gully, man. You know what I'm saying? We back with another reaction video. This one interesting too, man. I can't wait to watch this one, so I ain't gonna talk too much, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support the channel, all that good shit, man. You know what I'm saying? This is titled When a Gang Leader Confronts Tyson, man. Let's get straight into this shit, dog.
This gonna be a fight. Tyson, and you know it. You hit me, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
Welcome back to the Big Fight Recap here on BLTV Classic.
He pulled his glasses off. Did you see his eye? His eye was just hanging out his head.
On today's video, we revisit the infamous two-fight saga between Mike Tyson and Mitch Blood Green. A genuine beef that 10 rounds of boxing couldn't squash, as the two would face off one more time on the street, this time in a much shorter affair.
Look how my nigga Tyson was weaving this nigga punches, man. He playing with this nigga. He playing with this nigga, bro. I don't know if Buddy was a boxer right here or just a street nigga, like he a blood or something. I don't know if he just a blood that wanted to fight Tyson or some goofy shit like that. But respect to that nigga though. He got heart, man. I salute to Buddy right here for fighting that nigga Tyson, bro. Like, who wanna fight Tyson? Unless you like, who just want to fight Tyson? Like, ain't nobody just gonna want to fight Mike Tyson. A nigga will fight Mike Tyson if he had to, but nigga, who the fuck just want to fight Mike Tyson? But look how he weaved it. Look how he was weaving this nigga shit, man.
Genuine beef that 10 rounds of boxing couldn't squash, as the two would face off. Between Blood Green. A genuine beef that 10 rounds of boxing street. This time, the boxing couldn't squash, as the two would face off one more time on the street, this time in a much shorter affair with a decisive victory. Let's get right to it.
Closing with a flurry. The bell is going to sound.
After Tyson's 10-round decision to James Quick Tillis in 1986, the invincibility aura from Kid Dynamite took a slight knock as the two heavyweights battled out a much closer fight than the boxing fans and bookmakers expected.
How disappointed are you that the knockout string is over?
Not at all. If anything, I feel relieved, and I'm confident if I wanted to, I could have knocked them out.
It was Tyson's first time going the distance as he had finished his previous 19 opponents.
Hey, y'all see how confident my nigga Tyson is? Look, hold on, let's go back.
Knocked them out.
It was
Knockout string is over.
Not at all. If anything, I feel relieved, and I'm confident if I wanted to, I could have knocked them out.
I got the confidence of Tyson, man. That's how high my confidence is with whatever I do, man. You feel me? It's a fucking bug flying by me. But yeah, man, I got that Tyson confidence, nigga.
Tyson's first time going the distance as he had finished his previous 19 opponents all inside the opening 2 or 3 rounds. That gave some of the other heavyweight contenders an incentive to catch this teenage dynamo early, halt the hype train,
Damn, my
and
nigga
earn the
was a
highest possible
teenager,
payday
though.
outside of a championship fight.
Tyson say, gonna give me a fight? I want Mike Tyson.
Mad about that.
Point blank. Michelle C. Tyson. He's a I'm gonna knock him out.
I think my nigga Mike Tyson was, I don't know if he was how old he was when they say he was a teen, but he was a teen fighting grown niggas, bro. Like,
Mitch,
they ain't nothing new shit. I done seen young niggas like in the street knock out some old heads before. But still, I'm just saying though, like, this professional boxing with this shit though, you feel me? Young nigga fighting grown men, professional boxers, nigga. As a young nigga though, bro, so you gotta respect that shit, nigga.
Blood Green was one of the first fighters to utilize the new age of digital camcorders to get his message out there to boxing fans.
Now I'm gonna show you something. Feast your eyes on a real heavyweight.
There was no social media in those days, but local news stations and televised sports networks such as HBO would air the clips during a broadcast to gauge the fans' reaction.
The power. I ain't no joke. My name is Blood Green, and you heard my fight. Watch my smoke.
It's probably due to audio compression over time, but I can honestly say I have difficulty understanding what Mitch Green is saying. Two clear things were the muscle flexing and homophobic slurs, and bizarrely enough, as far as my research suggests, this was enough to land him a shot at the hottest prospect in world boxing.
My niggas from the deep, man.
Growing up on the tough streets of Detroit, Mitch Green was a prominent player in 1970s New York gang warfare. By the age of 17, he had witnessed his father lose his life in a bizarre Western-style quick-draw shootout, not long before being shot twice himself, fortunately escaping with non-fatal injuries. Green tried to escape gang life by joining the UBA boxing gym in New York, but by this time his ties to the street were too pronounced, as he was now hailed the king of New York street gangs by the NYPD for his role as gang leader in the Deadly Bloods crew. Things slowly started to change for Mitch as his reputation as a gang.
I was about to tell y'all, Buddy looked like a blood, man. I don't know if I seen him with a flag at the beginning that made me say that or not, but Buddy just looked like a blood. His whole swag is that blood swag.
Leader was exceeded by that of a talented amateur boxer, the muscular 6'5" big man that was racking up copious tournament success, including several New York Golden Gloves.
From the Bronx, New York, undefeated in 5 professional bouts with 1 draw.
Green took to the professional ring in 1980 and quickly started racking up wins over journeymen and fringe contenders such as Jumbo Cummings. Champion in waiting Trevor Burbank became the first man to beat Green in 1985, where Mitch made a good account of himself, only losing by majority decision. Both Tyson and Green were on the fringe of a world title shot, so regardless of the antics, the two were on a likely collision course. The trash talk from Green just helped build more interest in the fight, which in turn certainly struck a chord with Tyson, who openly admitted to hating that ugly mother effer.
Mike Tyson, traditionally, no robe, no socks. He says it makes him feel like a warrior, makes him feel like a gladiator. Hey, you!
Bro, this nigga Mike Tyson is funny, man. He said it make him feel like a warrior gladiator when he come out with no robe, no socks.
Bring it up.
He is ready to beat that nigga ass, man.
Tyson met Green for the first time in May 1986 at Madison Square Garden. It was Tyson's first match at a prestigious boxing venue and also the first to be covered by a large television network. Yet, the occasion didn't change the traditional no robe, no socks attire. He was all business and had a personal vendetta to settle with the now not-so-confident-looking Mitch Blood Green.
And was so much a factor in the last fight that we showed you here on HBO that he didn't double up. He just was a little bit lazy, especially in the later rounds. So we'll see what he does about that against Mitch Green.
Always aggressive, right in front of his man. That was just a head movement.
Bro, hey, that nigga Tyson is literally weaving all this nigga hits. And Buddy trying to knock his head off, and he weaving all his hits. That's how you know, Buddy. He tiring that. He tiring him out, man. He making that nigga tired, man.
Took a shot. There's the left hook I was talking about. He did draw a warning from Luis Rivera, the referee, about holding. Green's in trouble. Good left hand, Mike Tyson.
Everyone has a plan.
I fuck with bro. He eating them bitches though. That nigga Green eating them bitches though. You feel me? And that nigga throwing them. So I fuck with him though. He going toe to toe with Tyson, but he missed a lot of them hits though. Like, but he's trying to throw him and shit. He's still taking them hits and all that, dog. I respect him though.
Until they get their mouthguard punched out of the ring in the first round. While Green had all the physical advantages, Tyson's supreme boxing skills and speed negated the gap in size and weight, backing up Green from the opening bell, slipping and countering, forcing the much bigger man into survival mode from the word go.
Big right hand against Tillis, and what a shot! That is an awesome shot.
Tyson punched out Green's mouthguard again in the third, whereafter he started mocking his opponent for having a wide, gulping mouth, stalking him across the ring, landing fierce, single power punches.
Hey,
Green
that's
from
when
the
he knew
opening
it was
bell,
sweet. Hey,
all the physical advantages. Tyson's
when Tyson knocked that nigga mouthpiece out, he knew it was sweet, man. The more Tyson keep boxing this nigga and getting the feel of what he got, feeling his punches, weaving them, just getting the distance, bro. He getting looser. That's round 3. He started to get loose. He was mocking that nigga, weaving his head, weaving that motherfucker though. Buddy, I know he saw it like, man, what am I doing? But he got respect out of this, man. He ain't take no L. He might have lost, but he ain't take no L. A lot of y'all niggas ain't gonna fight Tyson. A lot of them boxers ain't want to fight Tyson, man. This facts. A lot of niggas ain't want to fight Tyson. They was scared, man.
supreme boxing skills and speed negated the gap in size and weight, backing up Green from the opening bell, slipping and countering, forcing the much bigger man into survival mode from the word go.
Big right hand against Tillis, and what a shot! That is an awesome shot.
Tyson punched out Green's mouthguard again in the third, whereafter he started mocking his opponent for having a wide, gulping mouth, stalking him across the ring, landing fierce, single power punches.
What if Bisping throws his punches?
Niggas keep coming
Another
towards his
big
ass, too.
left hook. Hey, Tyson, there, good uppercut.
Short,
Let's take a
stocky
standing
nigga.
bench with him. Another couple body shots. Well, he's smiling. Tyson's
trying to
smiling.
up his
But see,
ass.
Green has those fast hands.
The fight became so routine by the closing stages, the crowd knew they were witnessing a foregone conclusion. Tyson himself appeared to have his mind elsewhere as he bizarrely kissed his trainer, Kevin Rooney, while he was trying to deliver him intricate strategies. Tyson himself appeared to have his mind elsewhere as he bizarrely kissed his trainer, Kevin Rooney, while he was trying to deliver him intricate strategies. Kevin Rooney, while he was himself appeared to have his mind elsewhere as he bizarrely kissed himself appeared to have his mind elsewhere as he bizarrely kissed himself appeared to have his mind elsewhere as he bizarrely kissed himself appeared to have his mind elsewhere as he bizarrely kissed his trainer Kevin Rooney. Tyson himself appeared to have his mind elsewhere as he bizarrely kissed his trainer Kevin Rooney while he was trying to deliver him intricate strategies and details regarding the fight.
Well, Kevin Rooney is in there and just jabbering away 100 miles a minute. Mike Tyson leaned over and just kissed him.
Tyson closed the show, trying to score the knockout, but Green's disinclination to engage allowed him to grab and clinch.
I fuck with Tyson, but what was you thinking right there, bro? You tweaking. I want to know what was going on in his head. Like, I'm about to just kiss this white man forehead, like, out the blue. Let's see trolling for the cameras or what? I don't know, bro. That's weird, bro. That nigga Tyson crazy, man.
Clinch his way to safety, resulting in him losing 9 out of 10 of the rounds on every different scorecard.
But we knew deep inside that I was going to win this fight so easy because of his style. He's a game tough opponent, and he took some fairly decent shots. But as you know, I won comfortably, and I didn't try for the knockout, and I used a great deal of discipline in there, not knocking him out.
Tyson claimed he carried Green the 10-round distance on purpose to punish him for as long as possible, and whether it was true or not, Green's personal pride was hurt, and he was willing to do whatever it took to restore his.
I was about to say, man, because I was about to say, Tyson, why you ain't knock that nigga out, bro? You know you could have. Why you ain't knock him out? Because I know you can knock the nigga out. Shit. He knocked so many niggas out, but I get it. He wanted to punish that nigga. All that shit talking, all them videos you made, nigga, he hitting you body shots, uppercuts, punch you in your eye, nigga. All Tyson shit. He gonna make you feel them hoes when you done with this fight. That nigga gonna be bruised up, man.
A sliver of respect amongst his peers. Green retired from boxing after the Tyson loss and returned to the street to earn a living from selling drugs. He always planned to one day get Tyson back in the ring, but as his years of inactivity ensued, Tyson progressed.
Damn, he made my nigga quit his boxing career and head back to selling dope and drugs in the street. That's the effect of Tyson fighting Tyson, bro. That's crazy. He said he don't even want to fight niggas no more, man. Fuck that shit.
To one of the most dominant heavyweight champions of all time, undefeated and undisputed. The days of fighting, lingering contention.
Real quick, respect to the nigga though. Respect the Green. I respect them, bro. I respect both of these men. I don't want no smoke. Got no problem with none of them. They fuck around, beat my ass probably for sure. I'll fight anybody to try to hurt me though. But nigga don't want to fight Tyson. Nigga don't want to fight no nigga like Green. I'm coolin', man. I'm on my money shit, man. You know, I'm on my smooth guy shit, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as the niggas don't play with me, you feel me? But nah. He got respect, bro, because like I say, a lot of niggas ain't gonna fight Tyson, man. So he took the L, but nigga, yeah, you got respect, nigga, at the same time, for sure.
Contenders such as Mitch Green were over. It wasn't until a couple of years after their fight that the two would meet again, this time in Green's element, the street. In the early hours of August 23, 1988, Mitch Green got wind that Tyson was shopping at a local clothing store close by to where he ran things on the street. Tyson had traveled a fair distance to pick up a luxury leather jacket handmade by one of his friends over at Dapper Dan's. As Tyson was chilling in the store with his entourage, Mitch Green burst through the door on his own, high on angel dust, demanding Tyson either give him a rematch or empty his pockets right there on the spot. Tyson, of course, no stranger to altercations on the street, dragged Mitch Green outside and pummeled him to the ground multiple times. Spectators said that the fight was short, violent, and very one-sided. In fact, it was no longer than 15 to 20 seconds, but that's more than long enough for the heavyweight champion to inflict severe damage. There is no footage of the fight, regardless of the clickbait you see on YouTube, but there were many accounts of what happened that all aligned, all except Green's account, where he claimed Tyson sucker punched him and ran.
Who threw the first punch here?
He did. He sucker punched me because he's with his friends, you know. And when he hit me, and I said I couldn't get a chance to get to him like I wanted because everybody was like pulling me, you know, holding me like so he could get away from me, so he could get away. And he ran from me.
Green was certain the Tyson scuffle, which became mainstream news around the world, would.
I don't know. I don't believe that. I don't know. What y'all believe, bro? Y'all think Tyson ran from that nigga, bro? He already beat you in the ring, and you know he'll fuck you up with the gloves off. So what reason would he run from you, dog? Unless he got a thigh out on him, he got a gun, a pistol on him, or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that. But he fucked Buddy up. But he came asking for it, nigga. Y'all fought in the ring. You in the street now. Why you coming up to me in the street? Talking about empty your pockets and shit, bro. That's like you trying to rob me. You know that nigga Tyson was gonna get on you, boy.
Add enough public intrigue to get his rival back in the ring. But Mitch had already burnt his bridges among the promoters in the sport, with his violent threats to Don King in the past already shadow banning him from ever earning any serious money in the ring again. After Green's failed attempts to get the rematch with Tyson, he filed a civil lawsuit for $20 million due to the injuries he suffered during their fight. The former gang leader came away with one small W to coincide with a long list of L's, winning the case and being awarded $45,000, close to what his purse was during their professional fight in 1986.
Yeah, I remember seeing Mitch Green's eye after that, and it was like,
he broke his socket. Broke the eye socket. Yeah,
he broke his eye socket.
Yeah. Eye socket.
Damn.
You gotta hit really hard to do some
shit like that, man.
Green returned to the ring 7 years later, but at that point he was a shell of his former self and was beaten by journeymen with losing records until he hung him up for good in 2005. As of 2022, Green is still a large-as-life character, but now employs his energy into his love of Christianity. He still has a gripe with Tyson, but I think it's fair to say the two have now moved on, and whenever the topic is brought up today, they both make light of their infamous 30-year feud.
That didn't work.
It's good now. It's good.
Okay. Street fight, the boys get.
I thought Buddy eye was like, just he fucked his eye up so much where he couldn't even use that bitch, like, cause that bitch was just shut like this and just stitches or whatever. Then he had the little part right there. That nigga, I was just like, it looked like that bitch was permanently like that. And then he had the shades on, hiding and shit. I'm glad he got his eye back and shit though. He could see out that bitch and ain't fuck up his sight forever, man. That shit.
Oh, wait a minute. Didn't y'all have a street fight, Mitch? For the ring, for the street. Thinking the man would do something about it. He wouldn't do nothing. Oh, man, he freaked me out.
Did you know that actually Tyson and Sal are good friends and he comes to the show? He knew, look there.
That's Tyson? Wait, who that? Is that Tyson right there?
Yeah, Tyson!
Bro, Tyson in the crowd. Hey, what? Stop playing, man. I feel like they set this episode up right here like that on purpose, or Tyson came to see, like, nigga, yeah, I'll see you at this live show, nigga. Don't say nothing stupid. Don't make no lies. Nigga, go come on national TV and get the whooping on your ass type shit. Like, you feel me? Look at him. He smiling and shit.
You see that?
Like, yeah, nigga, you better cap and say anything that gets wrong, because you know I'll come and pulverize you like a warrior. You know what I'm saying? That's my Mike Tyson voice, man. But hell no. That's funny as hell. That nigga was in the crowd.
Good friends, and he comes to the show. He knew, look.
Hey, they both make light of their infamous 30-year feud.
That didn't work. The boys scared to death. Let's do at the street fight. The boys scared to death. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't y'all have a street fight, Mitch? For the ring, for the street. Thinking the man would do something about it. He wouldn't do nothing. Oh, man, he freaked me out.
Did you know that actually Tyson and Sal are good friends and he comes to the show? He knew, look there. Yeah, Tyson. You see that?
Hey, that nigga was in the crowd waving like, that nigga come to the show. That nigga Mike Tyson funny, man. A funny nigga, a funny warrior, man. Whatever, legend, man. But yeah, man, that video was funny, man. My opinion on it is shit, man. It's funny. Mike Tyson, the crazy motherfucker. The other nigga, crazy motherfucker. Two crazy motherfuckers fighting. One lost, man.